spirits right now. All right. Welcome, Dark High Priestess. Okay. You got a Dark High Priestess that's watching you. Be the greatest of all time. Somebody that took the mark of the beast here. Somebody, they're not like us. So you got a Dark High Priestess that they're not like you. They're not like me. Clarify they're not like us. Why are they not like us? These people are dark. 111, as I said that. Right. Back on you now. You are to why they're not like us, because we glorify God in all things. They do not. There's a dark high priestess who has a cyst that's connected to addressing emotional health, self-confidence, and compassion. So if you are a dark high priestess in this live, you need to deal with your emotional pain and heal from your trauma. This could be a father figure that's attacking your platform. We got a pastor turned outlaw here. Spirit says they're not like us. That's been using some kind of cult or hoodoo here. So there is a dark high priest or dark high priester. A dark high priester. They're not like you. They're not like me. All right. You're being guided by your angels. All right. They're reversing some type of witchcraft or spell work that was done here. All right. Where they use body parts to perform these rites. Okay. They could have even went to Africa and had this done. Somebody could be in a plane crash on the way back. Wow. So there's somebody here that's a dark high priest or dark high priestess. They could even be a pastor that turned, they fell from grace. They no longer are in alignment with the Most High. So this person is outlaw, considered an outlaw. This person could have traveled to Africa. They could have took a plane ride. But this is a feminine, so we're going to keep going. Clarify this dark high priestess. There is a dark high priestess that uses body parts to perform their rites, okay? This person could be from Africa. Somebody could have took a plane and they could literally crash trying to come back in to America. Somebody flew to Africa and the plane could literally crash on the way back. They went to Africa to try to reverse some spell work that was done, okay? That was causing some kind of issues for them. They know it's because they need to be more compassionate. And they know they need to stop trying to do voodoo on somebody here. Clarify this pastor turned outlaw. I don't know why I feel like that's separate. Like dark high priestess is a feminine. The pastor outlaw I feel is a masculine. Okay, so we're going to see what comes out when I clarify that pastor. But this dark high priestess, she uses body parts to do rituals, okay? And that's what they did. They used somebody's things to do that, and now they've traveled to Africa here to try to get something reversed, and the plane may literally crash. Okay. Clarify dark high priestess. Somebody could be African. They definitely could be traveling to Africa to get something undone, reversed. My stomach is hurting right now. Yeah, there's definitely some communication from your father. Your father might be a preacher or a pastor that turned out to be an outlaw. This person may communicate with you through a letter or send you a letter to communicate with you. Grand Rising, Diane. Thank you for being here. Clarify, they're not like us. Hopefully they'll let me get this message out because it's been heck trying to get it out. So this high priestess could be somebody's mother, all right, or somebody's aunt. She is a dark high priestess. She could have worked with one of your siblings or one of her siblings. They could have done something to your father here, because it says here that they put something in this person's food. But this person could have been a preacher or something, and they left you a letter. All right. So whatever this dark high priestess is, this mother figure that's not like you, not like us, she could have traveled or had somebody else travel to get something put in somebody's food, and now they're trying to undo it. Your father could have left a letter explaining that. Line of witch hunters, like your real mother or your real father could have been trying to explain to you about these people, and you are protected. You were protected from these people. They could have caused some liver problems for this person by whatever they put in this person's food or drink. Clarified dark high priestess. We want to get some more information. This is definitely somebody's mother and sister, or a mother and a daughter, or a father and a son duo. Okay, so this is a father and a son duo here who work to get somebody taken out here, put something in somebody's food. Spirit is saying live a life that is full of purpose and faith. Okay, the color purple could be significant. You could love the color purple, or it could be something similar to that movie where whoever Celie thought, her name was Celie. She thought that somebody was her father, but it turned out to be a stepfather. Okay. She thought that somebody she actually ended up having children for was her real daddy, but this was a stepfather. Okay. Clarify the dark high priestess. We have Anubis. So there's a dark high priestess that may literally be in a plane crash. And this is Anubis doing this. Clarify the dark high priestess. That little puppy got a cold. She got a cold. That's why that milk got in their nose and in their sinuses. I'm gonna have to take her to the bed. Alright, clarify the dark high priestess. This could be backfire, boomerang here. We have Madlock. So somebody could like the show Madlock, or somebody is a private investigator or a lawyer. I just wiped her nose and just had green snot coming out. I've never seen that happen to a puppy. This could be a brother that's a Mason. So you could have a brother or a sister here that is involved to doing this to the black sheep of the family. Clarify brother. This could be your brother. This could be somebody. This could be the dark high priestess brother. Somebody could be a caretaker that came out again. Somebody could be a nurse, or CNA, or LVN, or provider, where you help people, this is what these people do. They're caretakers. You could be a caretaker. All right, New York. There it is. So somebody here is a dark high priestess. They're from New York. This person uses different tools of divination to do rituals on people. They could even travel to Africa here to try to get something reversed. Uh-huh. Tell me more about this New York. So there is a dark high priestess from New York that's involved here. And I said that when that New York kept coming up, that was a dark high priestess. This person started to panic and have panic attacks when they realized that you were figuring something out here, that they had tried to poison you. This person could have even used their own child to do something here. This person literally brought bad karma on their whole family. Somebody got their kids involved, their grandkids, their parents. 122, as I said, 1222 could be significant. Somebody kept saying you're not their child or something. Trying to cause severe ovarian cancer problems. Okay, so somebody was definitely trying to cause ovarian cancer, causing cysts, fibroids, and endometriosis, causing all kind of feminine issues for you. That's out here twice. So somebody here, you could have a cyst, or you could have some kind of blockage that was caused by these people. Okay, they were trying to block your creativity. They didn't want you to heal from something. Cysts and cancer and fibroids like that, things that have something to do with your sacral energy. This is connected to addressing emotional pain, okay? So you got to have compassion, self-compassion with yourself. Forgive yourself and others. Forgive them and then forgive yourself, okay? This was somebody a part of some type of international fellowship charity here. They were a part of some big charity group. Okay, so let's clarify this pastor turned outlaw here, who may have been holding back some information from you when it comes to some communication from your real father. So this pastor turned outlaw worked with his son, okay, to hold back some information from you. Your brother, you work, so you, okay. So we have a father-son duo here that work together. They're both Masons here to keep you from finding out about some communication here. You're being guided by your angels and your spirit team. You come from a long line of witch hunters. You could have even been the black sheep or considered yourself the black sheep of the family. You could come from a long line of caregivers and caretakers. But these people are wicked caregivers. They take care of somebody. You ain't coming out. Yeah, they're very toxic. Please put in the comments where you're watching from. Alright. Clarify this pastor turned outlaw, Holy Spirit. This person could be a grandfather. Could be something about food and soul food. So there's a pastor turned outlaw who used a brother who is also a Mason to hide some type of communication from you about your real father, and to put something in your food. This could have been done with soul food. I know somebody could be African American. This was how the family gathered up. Maybe this was a Sunday dinner. Okay, this is something that the black community does. We have soul food dinners, and something could have been placed in your food at that time. Somebody's name could be Daniel or Danielle. Sis out here again. We got so much going on with somebody's physical health here, a feminine energy, and it's all because of these blockages these people are trying to cause here. All right. Somebody, they put rat poison in your food too. Possibly when you were a kid, because it says ice cream. So there was some type of spell work that was being done, and they have been causing headaches. That was from witchcraft. You were having severe migraine headaches or severe headaches, that was from the witchcraft. The clarified pastor turned outlaw that worked with a brother that was a Freemason to hide or keep some type of information from getting to the collective about their origin or identity. They also work with a murderous mother and daughter duo here to take out an Atlantis high priestess with rat poisoning. This is a karmic aunt who never healed from her past hurts. This is somebody that hates to see somebody else be happy. So this karmic high priestess could be somebody's aunt who never healed from their past hurts. They use somebody, possibly hired a practitioner, all right, to do some type of spell work here. But you are a master. You're a master alchemist. And it didn't work because Anubis is working with you as well. This is somebody that's a false Christ, or they believe in a false Christ. Maybe they don't believe in Christ at all. Okay? Tell me more about this karmic aunt that never healed from her past hurts, pains, and betrayals. They didn't want to share your money with you. Okay? Whatever this is that you inherited that now they're panicking and stressing out about because you now know the secret, they didn't even want to share what's yours with you. Okay? And you could have took care of this person. You could have been a caretaker to this person. You could have cooked for this person. Okay? You're walking karma for this person. All right? Tell me more about this karmic aunt that never healed from her past hurts, her twin flame hurting her and betraying her. So every time she sees somebody else that she thinks in a twin flame union, she begins to attack it. But you're a master alchemist, so any toxicity this person is sending towards you, you literally alchemized it and transmuted it. You trust in God's plan. Spirit is saying trust in God's plan. Hello. I feel like that's what saved you. The fact that you trust in God's plan. No matter what it looks like, you continue to trust. Tell me more about this karmic aunt that never healed from her past hurts. So she hired a practitioner from New York, a dark high priestess, to do some type of root work here against you. And that's what's been causing you to address a lot of issues to do with your sacral chakra. Okay? Somebody's name could be Leah or Aaliyah. Clarified karmic aunt, Holy Spirit. She didn't want to share the money you inherited with you. Yeah, you are the greatest of all time. You are the GOAT. You took these people out. As soon as you realized what was going on, your silence was loud, okay? You didn't have to say anything else. You could have been in a special school for gifted children, or you could have been, they could have said you had ADHD or something like that, where you were placed in special classes, all right? Tell me more about this aunt. She put you in special classes. This aunt, she was a part of the Village of the Damned. In the movie Village of the Damned, there was a whole town that everybody just passed out. And then after a little bit of while, they woke up and all of the women were pregnant with these babies that were from another, they were aliens. They were some kind of alien babies. Okay, Village of the Damned is significant. Like, you could be an alien baby. Okay, I don't know. For somebody here, you could literally be some kind of entity or ET. Okay, take it how it resonates. Somebody named is Crystal. All right. These people are now the walking dead. This village of confirmation. So this village of the damned is these people. Because remember, in the movie Village of the Damned, all of them were bad. All of those little kids were hurting their parents. They only cared about each other. They only cared, and that's that selfish right here. They only shared your money with each other. And they were mated. They were mated, okay? So each one of them had a mate, all right? And there was only one little boy. His mate passed away, okay? So somebody here, you could have something called corpus luteum, which is a cyst. And the reason why you have this is because you need to do more self-love. And you need to be more emotionally sensitive. And you need to go within and reflect more, okay? So I know I'm speaking to a feminine about that. Whatever, somebody's having a lot of health issues in their feminine regions, and it's because of this dark high priestess. And it's also because you've been holding in your emotions, okay? Spirit wants you to be more emotionally balanced, okay? It's okay to be emotional. Maybe you've been crying too much or not crying enough. Maybe you need to cry. I don't know, but you need to go within and see what Spirit wants you to do here. Somebody, there could be a tsunami that happens due to this backfire. Somebody, you might need to work with crystals. Find you a crystal that you feel connected to. Something for protection. I was telling one of my girlfriends yesterday, she needs something for protection. So maybe you need a protection crystal, 333 or 3333. As I said that on the timer, somebody needs you need to up your protection. For somebody here, you're under a curse of endless bad luck. But these people are now the walking dead, or they wanted you to be the walking dead. Okay? But they wanted you under a curse of endless bad luck. But these people they're now under a curse of endless bad luck, and they are the walking dead. They don't even know that they're dead. It's over. Because they tried to unalive you with a drowning here. That was a part of a humiliation ritual, or they tried to drown you, and then they try to perform a humiliation ritual. They wanted you to be in poverty and humiliated, homeless, no food, no money. You have to ask them, living in your car here. That's what they wanted for you. Thank you, Spirit. They wanted you to be homeless with no stability. Didn't want to share your money with you. Something you inherited, something that's rightfully yours. They wanted to watch you live in your car and be alone. Be alone, home alone. Okay, this is your karmic parents or whoever raised you. You're under this human frequency right now. We're all going through a human resonance. The frequencies that are hitting this planet right now, they are so strong and powerful right now. You could be feeling a pulsation. The earth is pulsating right now, and it's causing a lot of body changes. So you could be having headaches, body aches, back aches. This is from the new higher frequency that's coming in right now. None of their karmic BS is going to work. It's only going to work in your favor at this time. Only in your favor. Tell me more. Yeah, these people are toxic. You were guided to get away from them. That was the secret. You've ascended to the fifth dimension. You're in the new earth. You're already a part of the new earth. And these toxic people that took the mark of the beast, they have a synthetic entity attached to them. They're a part of the hive mind consciousness. They're being controlled by 5J. 5J. Somebody, I thought I was trying to say 5G, I said 5J. So it could be 5 people in this group whose initials are J. All of this problems, blocking sacral energy, blocking your root chakra. They didn't want you to heal from some sort of heartbreak because they didn't heal from their heartbreak. But you went through an awakening. So those blockages are going to begin to be removed, okay? They wanted you to have a lot of health problems. Fibroids, cysts, cancer, liver problems, kidney problems, heart problems, blood problems, and frustration. They were projecting their anger and anxiety onto you because they're the ones out here panicking. They're out here panicking because their secret is out. Their masks have fallen off, and they've been projecting their anxiety and fear onto you. They didn't want to share your money with you collective. Just evil, wicked people. These are people, they do anything for clout, they do anything for money. Clarify home alone, karmic parents. So somebody's karmic parents left you at home alone. You're God's battle axe here. Somebody's grandfather had a lot of kids outside his marriage, okay? That's significant. So somebody's grandfather had a lot of children outside the marriage. Clarify, grandpa had kids outside the marriage. Your grandmother knew. So tell me about this grandfather that had children outside of his marriage. So your grandfather could be your father. Whoever I'm speaking to, your grandfather is your father too. He's got a lot of children. Yeah, somebody was paying a practitioner to reverse some spell work here. And these people, because these people were panicking that the secret was out, that you knew that they weren't your parents. You knew that they cursed you with endless bad luck and that they tried to poison somebody here. The dark high priestess is no longer doing spell work against you, okay? But what she's doing is taking their money and not doing the work, okay? So that's for somebody. Somebody drives a Honda. Yeah, this dark high priestess that's from New York, who traveled to Africa to get some stuff undone, okay, for this karmic aunt, is now just taking their money. She's not even doing the work. So it could be that she didn't even try to undo something. She didn't do nothing. She just took their money. They unalived this grandfather here, and you're helping to solve their murder, okay? So grandpa had kids outside the marriage, and you're helping to solve his murder, okay? I don't know who this is for. For somebody, your grandfather was murdered. Somebody named is Evelyn. That could be the person that had something to do with them being unalive. This person is now accepting their lot in life. Okay? Clarified grandfather's murder, grandpa murder. So somebody could have been working with this practitioner for a long time. So your grandfather is now about to receive justice here. You're helping to solve his murder. So he's about to get some kind of justice. Clarify, grandpa had kids outside the marriage, and that the collective is helping to solve his murder and helping him to receive long overdue justice. This is a cold case. This person has been dead a long time. Somebody was very arrogant. So this grandfather could have been very arrogant. This grandfather could have been a practitioner that was taking people's money and not doing the work. Okay, somebody's grandfather was a practitioner. It could be a karmic twin flame that's a practitioner. But you are the greatest of all time. So somebody's karmic twin is a practitioner and they've been taking people money and not doing the work. So somebody's karmic twin could be a warlock. This is somebody that was for the streets. So somebody's karmic twin is for the streets. He ain't no good. He ain't no good. Clarify karmic twin flame. That's for the streets. Clarify karmic twin flame. They were for the streets. Okay, this person was paid to come in and love bomb you and make you feel like they were really for you. So this karmic aunt could have been paying this karmic twin flame to do something here, or to get a practitioner to do something. The third party could have been this practitioner that's from New York. This karmic twin flame, this could be the third party that was in your relationship. Your karmic twin is with somebody that was a practitioner, and your karmic aunt or mother was paying them to do work against you, but they were literally just doing work to connect this person to you your camera quality is very low. Wow, it shouldn't be. Now I know how they're attacking me now, since they're letting the live go out. They're just attacking my quality now, 3333. Y'all hang in there with me. There's something you need to get. Just ignore the quality and get the message, because baby, when I tell you they are trying to stop you from getting this message. Tell me more about the karmic twin flame. You could be an indigo child, a crystal child, or a rainbow child here. You said, I don't know why. I know why, because they don't want you to get this message. Tell me karmic twin flame that's for the streets. Clarify. I'm going to have to outsmart these people. This is somebody that was messing with your mail here with the U.S. Postal Service. This person could literally end up going through some kind of tsunami, or it could be a tsunami due to spell work that is backfiring in those regions. Due to karmic dark high priestesses that were doing spell work against the divine being. Somebody is in bad health. So you have a karmic twin flame that was for the streets that's been messing with your mail. They're in bad health and they're accepting their lot in life. Somebody is accepting the fact that this is over, that they've been defeated, and that they're going down. This person could have a drug addiction, all right? You got assistance from Hecate. She's helped you to ward off this negative energy that was being projected towards you, this fear and anxiety. And they're helping to guide you through difficult choices, okay? Yeah, she needs some doctors. It was green. I think I'm going to keep her a little bit longer until I can get her A1. I didn't want her on the floor because remember we had been spraying. puppy doctors in the house. I'm gonna take her to the vet. She probably have a hard time breathing. I think she got some fluid or something. Clarify karmic twin flame. I would have to blow in my mouth. Somebody could have been kissing Ken here. Tell me about the karmic twin flame. They no longer have you to hide behind. So now they're getting their karma. They don't have you to hide behind anymore. This person has an addiction. They could be going into some kind of rehab here. Wash your hands. Hand sanitizer too. So you have a karmic twin that was for the streets. This person was messing with your mail. They're in bad health. Huh? I can't hear you. What? Yeah, I did. They ain't say nothing to me yet. There was some kind of situation here with a grandfather. Or a big brother. So when you're a Anunnaki star seed here, somebody's part of a Mexican mafia or some kind of gang. Now they're feeling like a worm on a hook because the secret is out. I'm telling you. So that's the grandfather situation. For somebody here in the collective, your grandfather was unalive here. And grandfather had a lot of kids outside the marriage, all right? And you could be one of his children. This person left you something, or they're going to leave you something. Okay? Take it how it resonates. This might be a trigger warning for somebody. You might not even know this. Somebody named Leah. You don't know your grandfather is really your father. This is the secret that they would want to get out. Your karmic parents didn't want you to know. You were a child of incest or something. So your father's been using some kind of control tactics to keep you from figuring that out. That your big brother is really your father or your grandfather is your father. Somebody who you were molested by a family member, okay? Or your mother is. Clarify molested by grandfather. Somebody's grandfather molested. Wow, all of that Lord doing, all of that. So your mother's sister could have been molested by their father, of which you were born. So your mother could be this karmic mother's sister or some kind of kin to this karmic mother. This person wanted to wear you as a skin, okay? They really were weird. They've been holding back communication from your real father, which could be your grandfather. He could have left a letter to you apologizing or explaining. I'm getting like the movie Eve's Bio where I forgot the man name, but the dad wrote a letter to his sister explaining to her what had happened with the child, okay, that it was innocent, okay, something like that. All right, somebody was working with marine spirits. There was an animal that was sacrificed here. Or they're doing spell work, attacking your animals. These people have a parasite, okay? They are wicked. This is a group, it's like 3 of them. They're very shady. Spirit says stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Somebody was trying to say that you weren't this person's child, but you are. All right? Confirmation. Somebody was trying to say that you're not your grandfather's child, or that you weren't born from some sort of incest, but you were. And when this person left money for his other kids, he left something for you too. Okay? And they don't want you to get whatever it is that was left for not trying to be rude, not sure. Might just be me. That's okay. Thank you for telling me, because I didn't even know it was. And I noticed that in my other videos that the quality is bad, but it's not my phone. It's the Prince of the Air, okay? I call on Archangel Michael, I call on Archangel Metatron to stop this interruptions. Somebody's a refugee. You could be from Switzerland or from overseas, and somebody tried to sacrifice you to Apolegba as an offering, or to a demon as an offering. But you were a Blu-ray star seed.
I cannot stop that shit.
Stop what?
Stop them from taking money out of my motherfucking account. But they taking fees. They gonna be fucking 3 months of fees I'm paying before I pay my fucking account for they taking double fucking fees out of my account.
Ooh.
Speedy cash. I just called this bitch.
Oh.
I just called this bitch, and this bitch just told me they taking fees. They ain't taking the money out of my. They taking money. They taking fees, not the account money. They taking fees, just a fee. They only charging me for fees.
So you can't even.
I can't even borrow no money because they taking fees out my money. I'm $180 something, but they only taking fees out. And it's fucking why the fuck you taking fees out and I just paid 2 payments?
Yeah.
That should have been I owe y'all $100 then. If y'all took $40 out of each month.
Tell them you need another card.
I'm gonna tell my bank I need another card.
Yeah, tell your bank you need another card. It was some fraud.
Goddamn show, goddamn card.
I think you have said the GD word more than anybody else. Oh boy. They gonna mail it to you. Please donate to the Cash App, $PRENDALYN. Man, I got a little puppy that's gonna have to go to the vet now. She got some kind of cold. I don't know how. She got the sniffles. Anybody know what to do with that? 444. You broke a covenant with a spirit spouse, which is a spouse that uses witchcraft to attach themselves to you so they can stop your forward movement, stop you from meeting new people. They literally attack your sacral energy, cause infertility, all right? You are breaking the generational curse of incest off of your family. Because it could turn out that you are actually a part of some sort of incest, or you were trafficked. Okay, you could have also been taken, kidnapped. Take it how it resonates, but for somebody here, you were part of some sort of incestuous cult where they have sex with other relatives, and there's a relative that got pregnant here. For others of you, you were trafficked, or your mother was trafficked from overseas, and you were born here, but they lived with this family, ended up adopting you, okay, and they were offering you over to some sort of cult that are Luciferians. They sold you for $444. I heard $435, but yeah, it was very cheap. Some of you guys got sold for pennies on a dollar. I mean pennies, literally. But for somebody here, your mother was offered a job overseas or in the States. Okay, this is how you ended up being over here, and these people have been lying to you about that. This person has done this to a lot of children. Like they could literally
I got them.
You could literally be from Egypt. You found out you're Egyptian, walk like an Egyptian, and this mother has been energy harvesting off of
I don't fuck this ain't no
Let me use your live then.
We ain't little time, we big time.
We little time, because they getting the best of me over here, Daddy. I'm telling you, they getting the best of me over here. They done shut this reading down about 3 times over here on YouTube. Shit, I don't know what to do. I just keep going. So I need you guys to support me as much as you can, because they are definitely, I mean, I'm telling you, and that's because of, this is karma. This is licked back by your ancestors. You're getting their lick back. Spirit is saying never lose hope, and that's crazy because I was just feeling like I want to give up. I'm coming up. The whole system is coming up against me here. They're attacking my UI, my what do you call it? Your internet is, because I don't have Wi-Fi. They're attacking my data, my phone, my server. Thank you, Spirit. They're attacking my server. So no matter where I go, it is still the same problem. This is a brand new phone. This phone is not even a year old. And I have unlimited data. So I don't know why it be causing me all these problems. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get it. Somebody could be an Aries, okay? It could be you guys, y'all energy too. Like as so many high vibrational beings are collecting in one area, it could also be causing situations with the internet. Because I'm pretty sure they're not used to having that happen, where so many divine beings are grouping up in the same place. Just because it has a cross doesn't mean it's a church. Spirit wants somebody to know, just because it has a cross on top of the building doesn't mean it's a church. So this is a group that uses church buildings for their meetings. Okay, tell me more about this. Mosque. This is a mosque or a lodge. Somebody could be from Liberian, okay? Liberian, Egypt. I'm going to keep that. So somebody here, you're from Liberian, okay? And these people use a church for their meetings. Like maybe it's a church during the day and at night, something else. Let's find out. Through this saying you don't have to explain yourself. Like somebody could literally want you to explain yourself. Like explain yourself. What are you doing? Yeah, but you don't. Spirit said you don't never have to explain yourself to nobody. Or somebody didn't want to have to explain themselves to you. Let's keep going. It's funny. My husband say, "We big time, we ain't little time." So somebody here could be seeing you as big time. Okay, they're seeing you as you have arrived. You know, you may not be seeing yourself that way. Somebody definitely is seeing you as you have arrived. You have Archangel Raphael here saying you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. There's no reason that you have to communicate with these people. You don't have to talk to these people. You don't have to be around these people, and you don't deserve, these people don't deserve an explanation why. Okay? They don't deserve to know why you separated from their asses. They don't deserve to know. Tell me more about this fake church, this cult. Somebody named Nikki wants you to explain yourself. They wanted you to be the head of their cult. You are a descendant of Pharaoh. You could be a descendant of the first female Pharaoh. Okay? There could even be temples that have been erected in this Pharaoh's name. Her name is Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut. Something like that. Okay? She was the first female Pharaoh. You're a direct descendant of her. Alright? They did freezer spells on your finances at this church, mosque, or lodge. Alright. Somebody named Nikki put a freezer spell on your money. And Archangel Raphael is removing those blockages. So somebody named Nikki could also be the head of a cult and had no idea that you were next in line. I don't know. Clarify Nikki. Who is this? She's a part of this cult or coven. You have the wisdom of King Solomon. And somebody's name could be Jack. Clarify Nikki. She could be a dark high priestess. She's a part of this cult. This occult. Okay. And she put a freezer spell on your money. This is a church group. They got arrested for trafficking. Okay, so Spirit is saying just because it has a cross doesn't make it a church. This is a church group that was arrested for trafficking. They put a freezer spell on your money. This is a karmic pastor or coven. You have healed. You have Archangel Raphael. You have healed from your inner childhood trauma, father wounds, mother wounds. Okay, you have healed your inner child. You also were an Atlantean in a past life. This is a church that was a place where women were left that could leave their children and come back and get them. Okay? So this is a cult or coven that's in a church building. Alright? That where the pastor that's the head of the coven got arrested for child trafficking, sex trafficking. Alright, that's good. That makes some good sense. So Spirit is saying never explain yourself. Alright, somebody's name could be Nikki, or somebody named Nikki is involved that's a part of this cult. They had no idea that you were the one that was next in line to take over, but you would never take over because you believe in the Most High God. You follow the Most High. Somebody here made a deal with the devil or made a deal with a jinn here. Somebody named Nikki to become a part of this cult. And this is the person that's been attacking your TikTok and your platforms here. but that will be taken over by the Galactic Federation, Spirit says. So a lot of these platforms that have been attacking chosen ones who are speaking the truth, who are whistleblowers, that's about to be stopped. The Galactic Federation is going to take over these platforms where these messages can't get out. Okay, you are coming up as a female. You are a natural born leader. Okay, you have pharaohs in your lineage. You could be the first female leader in your family. Okay, who got married. Okay, or somebody here, you're going to be getting married. Somebody's going to be getting married on vacation. Okay, tell me more about this. Never explain yourself. Somebody named Nikki made a deal with a jinn so that they could get in this cult or coven, not realizing that you were the next in line to take over. This person could have been being paid to attack your platform and social media, performing cyber attacks on your page. Just because it has a cross doesn't make it a church. Just because somebody said they're a preacher don't make them a preacher. Okay, this is a church that was a place where women were encouraged to drop off children that they couldn't afford, and when they got on their feet, they were supposed to be able to come back and get their kids. Okay, this is a karmic pastor that was the head of this cult or coven. This person is now going to jail for trafficking. They have been attacking your throat chakra. You could be a Liberian citizen, or your mother could have been from Liberia or Egypt, okay, or somewhere overseas. You have direct Egyptian lineage, which connects you to a female pharaoh named Hatshepsut. You're also connected to King Solomon. You have Archangel Raphael here helping you to heal your inner child. And your past lives as an Atlantean starseed or as an Atlantean. Somebody here has an STD. Their initial was K. Clarify this female pharaoh. So they have been attacking your throat chakra. They want you to stop speaking on whatever it is you're speaking on here. They're causing blockages, like I said. And somebody doesn't want you to think that they're a monster. It says, I'm not a monster. This is one of the Joker quotes from Batman. They don't like that people know the truth about them. That people are seeing the fact that they are a monster. This karmic pastor is saying that he is not a monster. But he has been arrested, or he will be arrested for trafficking. Somebody was trying to set you up here. And they did set you up. Clarify, set you up, Holy Spirit. Especially when your throat chakra became activated. They tried to shut you up with spells, cause blockages, and set you up to go to jail. This is somebody that wanted you to be delayed and keep you from moving forward. What were they trying to set up? Okay, this is somebody that was trying to help Satan build their army. It says Satan's building his army of clones with stem cells. So this is somebody that's a part of Satan's army. You're manifesting and you are moving forward. Prepare. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. It is happening. It's happening. You're manifesting this. You're getting some sort of victory here. Clarify. What's next, Holy Spirit? Just tell me what's next. Yeah, somebody was doing spell work to cause breathing problems. Elephants are your spirit animals. Elephants are connected to, you could also be connected to the elementals and fairies, which means you have Irish lineage, okay? Somebody here, they didn't want you to connect to your spirit animals because elephants, spirit animals means you lead with your heart. Okay, you lead with your heart. And elephants never forget. There's something you need to remember. Okay, somebody ghosted you, or you ghosted somebody. They scared it. See, a lot of these, somebody here, this could be happening to you too. Like you got a loan from somebody and they're just constantly charging your account. Somebody here, they have an account. Somebody had an account and there were other bank or a loan place that is extorting people with loans. Okay, but they just keep charging you and charging you and charging you. Yeah. Somebody, you could have twins or twin girls are involved. Somebody has twin girls, or you were a twin girl. So you could have been born a twin. It could have been two girls that were born. One died as a stillborn. So your twin sister or twin brother is helping you to heal your inner child. This could have been a death with the help of some doctors here. An abortion. Oh, okay. Clarify, twin girls. Can y'all say something in the comments so that I know that there's still somebody there, please? I know that the quality is very bad. I know I'll see it tomorrow when the video finally uploads. But Spirit said that I am the GOAT. Okay, yeah, somebody's a part of some kind of Mexican mafia or some kind of Colombian drug lord here. We got a cartel. And you're a whole earth angel messenger. Somebody got access to your Akashic records through this reader here, through this dark high priestess. They found out through your Akashic records about a pregnancy. These people are gatekeepers. You could be pregnant or you're about to. Somebody, you could be having twins or you're going to have twins. Check it out, it resonates. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me more about this pastor that's the head of this covenant that has now been arrested for trafficking, that was trying to help build Satan's army of clones using stem cells. This is a church. Where women were supposed to bring their kids and drop them off, but they would literally adopt the children out. So it could be that your mother was a refugee from Liberia. She went to this church to leave you there, so to one day come back and get you, because she thought it was a real church because it had a cross on it, stained glass windows, and it turns out it was a code of covenant. Okay, and they trafficked you and caused the death for your twin sister with the help of a doctor. Okay. So whatever they did to your twin, it worked on one of you guys. Because I have two puppies over here. One needs to go to the vet. The other one is perfectly healthy. So confirmation. So spell work could have been done on both of you. You were an earth angel messenger, so the spell work didn't work against you. But it did take out one of your twin sister. They were trying to set you up here. PK Kid, the ultimate betrayal. Okay? Working with a laboratory or a doctor here. A mad scientist. The karmic left you with this doctor to there's a doctor here that helped unalive your twin sister or twin brother. This was the ultimate betrayal. They set you up with this doctor to be unalive. What if I set you up? The ultimate betrayal. Somebody's getting bad, disappointing news now because some setup didn't work. Clarify this setup. San Francisco could be significant. How did they try to set up an earth angel here? Somebody who's a preacher's kid. They tried to set you up and delay you from moving forward. Try to take you out with the help of a doctor, a laboratory scientist. Wow. But you healed your inner child and you had assistance from Archangel Raphael. I was going to say Michael. But also your ancestors are protecting you too. They were also protecting you from this Skull and Bones organization. This could be a Jewish Skull and Bones, or Jerusalem could be significant with this Skull and Bones. They were using word magic here. Wow. Somebody could be a Taurus. Tell me more about this word magic. Tell me about the setup. Somebody set you up with a cult or coven to take you out with spell work or word magic, okay? And they're getting bad, disappointing news. Yeah, they were given something to put in your food. They invited you to a family dinner, or they invited you to a holiday gathering, okay? Somebody got married to a maid or somebody that worked for them, and then they neglected that person. Confirmation. Melchizedek order. You're of the order of Melchizedek, which means you're of the order. You're of a secret lineage, a sacred lineage, okay? You're not just anybody. You were possibly born a twin girls or twin boys, or maybe you were a girl and you had a twin brother, or maybe you're a girl and you had a twin sister, or you're a boy and you had a twin sister, or you're a boy and you had a twin brother. This brother was taken out. Whoever this group is, they work with a doctor that's a part of this cultic group, and one of you died. You're twin, all right? You're of the, it's a frequency. You're of the frequency of Melchizedek, okay? And this is the order through remembering. You're going to start to get, okay, you're going to start to remember things that you have forgotten, or that spell work has made you forget, okay? You're of this order of remembering. You're going to remember repressed memories. I'm glad you're here, Shirley, because you will comment. A lot of people are just sitting here listening. Yeah, somebody could have a Parkinson's diagnosis, 1111 portal, that or something is going to manifest in November, okay? Clarify the Parkinson's diagnosis. Somebody got a bad diagnosis here. Yeah, that's a part of this code or coven. They got bad, disappointing news about a Parkinson's diagnosis. All right? And they could want to invite you over for dinner. They want to tell the main person they neglected, they want to come and tell you that they have a Parkinson's diagnosis, okay? Jesus said, forgive them, they knew not what they were doing. They didn't know that you were of this sacred lineage. They didn't know that you were a whole earth angel out here. They didn't realize who they were coming for here. Spirit says, forgive them, okay? And remember, forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you, okay? You can't move forward until you forgive and release these people from what they have done to you. 444, as I said that. 144, you're one of the 144,000 chosen elect here. Somebody volunteered you to be experimented on by a laboratory scientist, a doctor, who helped them to unalive one of these children. They could unalive quite a few children, because we have abortion here as well. So an abortion could have been before. Oh my God, Lord, I don't want to say that. So there's a doctor here who performed an abortion on a woman who was carrying twins. One child survived, one child passed away from an abortion. You were protected by Archangel Raphael because you're an earth angel messenger. You come from a sacred lineage, okay? Wow. And since you survived the abortion, they couldn't perform it again, so they tried to attach you to a demonic entity. But because of your Egyptian lineage and because of your sacred bloodline, being connected to Melchizedek and being a part of this lineage, um, they couldn't take you out. So they just do a lot of word magic over you, okay? Because they've already tried everything else, okay? These people got bad, disappointing news about a preacher's kid because now they are losing their shit. That you know the secret, that they are part of some kind of code or coven, and that they try to sacrifice you to some kind of jinn or demonic entity, or offer you as a sacrifice, all right? You're manifesting the truth here. And there's nothing they could do to stop it. So to reiterate, somebody here, you're healing your inner child. You're an Atlantean high priestess or an Atlantean in a past life. The ultimate betrayal was done here by some parental figures where they tried to sacrifice you to the devil here. And they used a doctor to take you out. All right, this doctor, which is a mad scientist, a laboratory scientist, they used you for medical research. All right, whatever this happened while you were a newborn baby, confirmation. Uh, Whatever they were feeding you, whatever they were giving you confirmation, they were supposed to take you out. It literally, you alchemized it. All right, you're some kind of an anomaly here. Archangel Raphael actually healed you. Okay, uh, you are the beast that feeds on the hearts of evil men and evil groups. Okay, Spirit sends you in, and you literally transform. Somebody was an ex-Satanist or somebody was a Satanist, and you have transformed confirmation into this beast, and you are taking out this whole satanic group here. Okay, this is a ex-Satanist. They may have left the Masons and become a preacher now. All right, but when they were Satanists, they were a part of sex parties. Okay, and whoever your mother is, who is a direct descendant of Jesus, she she could have been involved in these sex parties, of which she got pregnant with twins, being a refugee, and was placed in. You were placed in some type of trafficking or child trafficking, and you could be a whistleblower now. You could be speaking your truth. You could be standing in righteousness. You are now this beast that takes down evil men and evil organizations. You are working with Abatala, okay, which is an Orisha. So somebody here, you're working with your Orishas to take down evil men and evil organizations here. And you're doing this all by yourself. You're doing this independent of any help or anybody else. These are groups that have sex parties in mega churches. Okay, they have these sex parties to sacrifice unborn. How do you not say that? Okay, they do sacrifices here. Okay, of infants. All right. Somebody can't leave their house because they're feeling like they're unsafe everywhere they go. This person is haunted. This preacher turned outlaw. All right. And you are a preacher's kid, or somebody here was a preacher's kid. Now everything has boomerang here. You could have been born a twin, which means twins run in your family. You could actually, somebody, there was a spirit baby here earlier when I was trying to do the reading. There's a baby being brought in by the Holy Spirit, a baby that was taken out either by abortion or by this weird ass cult or coven. You're gonna get pregnant here. This could be a part of your soul contract with a kingdom spouse or a new divine masculine, of which you're going to have multiples. We have twin girls and we have triplets. You could be seeing 222 as a sign in synchronicity that this is your reading. You are right where you're supposed to be here. Something's going to be on the news. This is going to be known worldwide, around the world. And this is people that like to do their little shenanigans in the dark. They didn't want people to find out, okay, about what they were doing behind the scenes here. Spirit says sit back and enjoy the show because it's about to get interesting. You're in Jupiter, you're rising up in Jupiter, which is about abundance. Jupiter represents abundance and prosperity, okay? You got a karmic twin here that was involved with some unalivings here in a storage unit. Whoever your real father is, they found out that these people were abusing a child. Okay, and they were trying to get you away from these people. Or somebody's father here fathered a child with their own daughter. Take it how it resonates. But somebody here, you could have been in a near-death experience. Even though you didn't pass away, you could have nearly died from whatever this doctor was giving you. But somebody here, you were father, or somebody, your mother could have, somebody's father fathered their own child. Somebody's father fathered a child with their own daughter. Okay. This could have been a stepfather. With the color purple coming out, that could have been a stepfather instead of a father. Spirit said, that's all, folks. It's over. Prophet and visionary. I know that's right. Spirit is saying, talk to your spirit guides and your angels. And that it's over. That's all, folks. It's over. Okay? So that's the end of this reading. Somebody was a preacher turned outlaw who worked with the first lady here to take out somebody. Somebody has hazel eyes, but it was no weapon formed against you shall prosper, baby. Whatever they tried to do, it was unsuccessful when it came to you because you have a higher calling. God had a purpose for you. And these people were attacking you even as a newborn. Even in your mother's womb, they were attacking you. Somebody has an STD in this energy. You won't let me use his TikTok. These people had no love for you. They had no compass, no conscience. Okay, they don't have a conscience. Their conscience has been seared. Somebody found out that a baby wasn't theirs. Karmic masculine found out a baby was for their homeboy. Somebody's a malignant narcissist. They're a combination of a narcissist and a psychopath. And now they're paranoid like nobody's business. They are so paranoid now that their lies are being exposed. This is somebody that was trying to steal something from you. They wanted you to stay their slave forever. They wanted to be a master over you. They wanted to be your master. Confirmation. Somebody that was in a vampire cult. Spirit is saying listen to 832 frequencies. Spirit is saying listen to 852 frequencies, which is Archangel Michael and Blu-ray. It will help remove negative energy and remove, what is it? It'll help remove negative energy, okay? Because somebody here, you're a Blu-ray starseed. And you have to forgive these people in order to move forward, okay? Somebody here has a beard in this energy. So whoever this preacher turned outlaw and this karmic, first lady, you could be their kid. This karmic pastor could have a beard, or there's a producer who has a beard, okay? The Spirit of the Lord is shutting these people's mouths. They wanted you to shut up. They wanted you to be still. They wanted you to be quiet. The Spirit of the Lord is shutting their mouths, okay? You got a major miracle coming in. These people were opportunists. They saw an opportunity to take something from you, and they did. You said, I can, I will, and I did. And this is you. You said you could. You did it, and it's coming to fruition. You said, I can, I will, and I did. So you are the type of person that when you put your mind to something, there is no stopping you, okay? You're going to be the first self-made millionaire in your family, but not the last. These people are going through plagues after plague after plague, okay? They could be breaking out in rashes. Somebody could be having, their child could be sick. Somebody's very sick in this energy. Because these people were organ harvesting too. They like to attach themselves to people they feel have no support system, okay? These people are going through plagues. There could be natural disasters. They It's not just Elon Musk. Elon Musk is over Starlink, Shirley. So Elon Musk could be surveillancing you with Starlink, okay? But you got a whole group of Satanists that are involved here. Yeah, you could be feeling a lot of pressure right now, and Spirit wants you to know that pressure is a privilege. It means things are expected of you, okay? Somebody could have ghosted you, or you ghosted somebody. Somebody could be from Santa Marta, Colombia, and there's something about an unaliving here. All right. Spirit is saying don't be like Jonah in the whale. Okay? If Spirit is telling you to forgive these people. If you don't forgive these people, then you're going to be forced to continue going around and around with this. You got to release this. For somebody, your mother passed away giving birth, and it was due to spell work from her ex, okay? Know that God has a plan for you, and you should trust Him, okay? Know that God has a plan for you, and trust in that fact that He has a plan for you. Know that, okay? The President of the United States could have been involved, Obama. Okay, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. So there's a witch or a warlock that's already passed away here. You're manifesting, and your manifestations are coming true instantly. You are the golden child. What? You gonna let me use it? Or you just showing it to me? Daughter of 16. Okay, y'all, well, that's the end of that message. I'm going to do another live, so I will check you guys out on the next one. Not B-R-E-N-D.